engaged in June in 2010. So June is a big significance for us in our marriage, since that every milestone we've made has somehow ended up being in June. So that's crazy. So if you're watching, happy anniversary, honey. I love you. Other than that, we are on our way to Target for our first moneymaker today. It was $19.85, I think it said, to go to Target and shop for 30 items. It was for 8.4 miles. 2-ish of those miles are just to get to Target. So not a bad way to start the day. Thank you for stopping by this morning. I really appreciate it. I hope you stick through the entire video. If you could do me a favor though and give me that thumbs up, subscribe, comment along the way if you'd like. I'd really love that. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. All right, need a pit stop for gas because we're leaving tomorrow for vacation, so I'm not really gonna have time, and by the time I'm done with this shift, I'll be down to like a quarter of a tank if I didn't get gas. So I figured might as well while I have the time. While I was there, I got a tiny order for Dunkin', $4.04 to go 1.7 miles. So I thought, whatever, I'm here. And it's not far. It's the Dunkin' right up the street. Otherwise, I'm going to be working my way back down to my area anyway, so might as well get a little something while I'm up here. I'm currently on the phone with customer care because all of a sudden, once I hit that I got the order and went to go to deliver it, it went from being a 1.7 mile order right up the street to being a 10.8 miles and 22 minutes to get to this person and way out of my zone. I'm not doing that for $4. So they're now calling the customer to confirm that that's the address. I'm not doing this. I'm not for $4, because then I have to go 11 miles up that way and I have to make my way all the way back. It's going to be almost an hour for $4. I'm not doing it. Okay, yeah, they ended up removing that order. They called the customer and confirmed it. And like I said, if it was for way more money, fine. But there's no reason I should have to go 11 miles north, way out of my zone, and then come all the way back, doing a total of 20-something miles. It's going to take me 40 minutes or more for $4 when it told me it was only 1.7 miles. That's ridiculous. So I'm glad they were able to fix it. They notated the account and said that I wouldn't be affected at all, which is great. So now I've got this coffee and sandwich in my car. They said to do with it what I please, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if I see a homeless person or something like that, I'll give it to them. All right, it's a double order for one customer, but both places to pick up are in the same little complex. It's $5.90 to go to Starbucks and then like a Latin bakery that's over here. 2.6 miles total, so that's fine. Okay, I'm about to be at Panera. I got a call for $5 to go 2.8 miles, and then it wanted to give me an add-on for an extra $2, probably for the same person, to go an extra half a mile. Yeah, that was a no for me. That's just a no. It's a no-tip order, and it was for Sonic. So, you know, I would have been sitting there waiting for that order for at least 10 minutes. Ain't no way. By the way, that last order, double order for the same person, was a 4th floor apartment with no tip on either one of the deliveries. Just so you know. Just took a Trip Radar, $6.80 to go 3.8 miles for Firehouse subs. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna pause my dash right quick. And I was headed there anyway, so I'm gonna pull into the parking lot here and get her done. Went in to pick up the Firehouse subs, and they said they don't have an order for that. And maybe it just hasn't come through yet. Nope. I canceled it because I have no idea how long it's going to take for them to get that order. That's dumb. Why would I do that? $15.65 to go 15.1 miles and pick up at 2 different places, one being American Eagle Outfitters. No. And the delivery goes out of my zone. I don't understand. Like, I would never go on DoorDash and be like, yeah, shop for me at the mall. What? Why would I do that? That takes a lot of extra time. Like, the compensation really has to be there if I'm going to go into the mall. It's ridiculous. Okay, thank God that was to a hotel, and the lovely gentleman actually met me like right there, so I could pull up to the door and just scan his ID. I'm sure you can hear what's going on. Even wipers are hardly keeping up with this. But for me, this means it's gonna get busy. And I have a poncho in the car, which is probably what I will put on when I get to this next order, because I did get an order for Chick-fil-A. $9.55, I think it was, for like 6 miles. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna keep going until we can't go anymore. Because as of right now, this weather means that a lot of Dashers are going home, which means I get more orders. And if I have a poncho and I'm staying relatively dry, and my phone doesn't get wet, I'm good to go. This is going to stop eventually. It's Florida. Okay, the orders are coming in, and they're coming in fast. Unfortunately, they were pretty bad. Until this one. I just took an Uber Eats, the first Uber Eats of the day, $14.04 to go 6 miles and pick up at Whataburger. All right, we've got a bit of a banger, y'all. This is one of the best orders I've had ever, maybe. So that's awesome. $49 and some odd cents for 12.1 miles to go to Aldi and shop for 2 customers. It's 2.1 miles just to get to Aldi, so it's only going to be like a 10-mile order for the 2 customers. I think it said it was like 90-something items, 98 items. Let's see. Oops. Okay, so 25 items for customer A and 73 items for customer B. So this is a great order to get at a time like this. I mean, the rain is definitely slowed down. I took off my poncho. But but it's still nice to maybe be inside while the weather is like this. And this really helps keep my miles low. So if we can get this done in 2 hours or less, which shouldn't be a problem, this is a phenomenal order. Okay, so that took just about exactly an hour to shop, cash out, and bag it all up and load it all up into my car. So that's awesome. Our first drop off is 5 miles away, and it's going to take me about 12 minutes or so to get there. So far so good. We should have these done within the next 40 minutes, which would mean that in an hour and 40 minutes I made just about 50 bucks. So I'm stoked. All right, one drop off down, and now we're only 4 miles away from the second one. Says it's gonna take me about 9 minutes to get there, and they did get some wine to survive the storm, so I'm gonna have to check ID, which is totally